What's this? This is another Sony camera. This is the A6700. It combines the best aspects from the A7, A6000 and Z series cameras. It benefits from a powerful 26 megapixel APS-C sensor with an AI processing unit delivering you fast and accurate subject detection autofocus and high sensitivity and dynamic range at ISO 100 all the way through to 32,000. Up to 5 stops of optical in-body stabilisation and a Super 35 6K oversampled image, inbuilt slow motion with 120p in 4K and 240 in HD. All of this recorded in 10-bit 422. That's awesome. Just done a video on the Sony A6700, that was yesterday, or today, you can watch that here. This camera is going to be best for hybrid photographers, hybrid videographers, people that are just basically doing everything, content creators, absolute dream camera. Today we're in around Cardiff City Centre just to try it out, take some photos, take some video. First of all, let's try out the vlogging with it, with the active stabilisation in the camera. Okay, so this is with the active stabilisation handheld for when you're trying to do kind of vlog situations, but in camera it looks pretty good so far. What I really like about this new camera is the touchscreen. They've decided to add a lot of the touchscreen capabilities from the newer cameras, like the ZV-E1, and it just allows you to access all the more important details really quickly. And again, this is a camera meant for people who are trying to get into the full-frame cameras maybe, or just want something a little bit smaller to do the simple vlogging stuff and just general content creation. We did actually try out the auto reframing mode, which we'll be right about now, and it completely recomposes what you're doing. It's actually a really great way to be able to kind of like dictate the flow and action of your shots with just a tripod. Yes, I've got Tyler with me today, but if I was by myself, this makes the video that I'm producing a little bit more interesting, right? So let's have a look at the camera. This is the A6700. It has a very angled screen like this that allows you to vlog really easily. If I go around the other side, you've got the dials here, which allow you to change between S&Q, photo, video really easily. This then combines with the actual menu system to allow you to go to shutter, aperture and manual priority, as well as your custom settings. The camera itself uses FZ100s, which is really useful. Again, they've been using FZ100s a lot. This is a Baxter battery, sorry Sony, they want to use up the actual Sony battery. And then today I'm shooting this with the 18-135 zoom lens. This is one of the kit options for it. Just gives me a decent long and a good wide, and it's better than the 60-50. Let's check it out. So we're shooting slow motion. I'm going to shoot the
Wait. Does anyone sense deja vu?
That was moving a minute ago. 2 seconds.
A few moments later.
So while we're waiting on that, what I want to talk about is the actual slow motion capabilities of the camera. So they've actually put in 4K 120 in here. So we're going to be testing out that right now. And then also the 60 to see kind of what it looks like.
Eventually.
So this is the 26 megapixel APS-C size sensor. So if you're actually using full frame lenses, you actually get a little bit more reach when it comes to the glass. And then because this is an 18-135, what you've actually got there, it's math. I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Just come from the, carousel. And now we are down here now with Rowan. He's a good friend of mine. I actually started doing videography, doing videos of buskers and stuff. We're working together on a project at the moment. But I'm just going to test out the camera on Rowan right now. And he's going to see an original for us. That's cool. So let's begin, shall we? I'm going to put this on 4K 60 so you see some slow motion. Let's hit it.
Yeah. Let's go. Cool. I'm going to play a song of mine called Limbo, and I hope you're having a nice day. Tell me, am I so wrong to dream?
Let's try some photography now, shall we? So what do I actually think about this camera? The photos are amazing. I mean, that 26 megapixels is awesome. Of course, you got the downsampled 6K there as well, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I used it in a number of occasions in my last review for the 70-200, and the footage fit in perfectly. I also tested this out in a podcast as well, Unfortunately, it did cut out here and there, but the camera itself is excellent. I'm a little bit of a full frame nut, okay? So like most of my lenses and most of my cameras are full frame. This is APS-C, and I actually really enjoyed shooting with it today. I managed to shoot with my friend Rowan, who's a busker, and then, you know, get some incredibly good looking photos. The slow motion capabilities of the camera is actually quite impressive as well. I really like the new wave of Sony cameras and lenses because they seem to be really kind of changing it up even more so than what they did in the past. Yes, a lot of the stuff is more creator central, okay, but I can see why they're doing it. More and more people are embracing creating content online, and this camera has it all. It can do photo, it can do video, it can do content creation. And even just having that auto reframing mode, I mean, yeah, it may seem a little bit superfluous for some people, but it's actually a really capable thing to be able to use. Yeah, so if you're looking to get this camera, make sure you go to cameracenteruk.com. The link will be down below, and make sure you like, follow and subscribe. You're probably gone by now. Have a good day. I'm just adding that to the end of every one.
Just saying, that's going to be a thing.